Hello and welcome to ProtoMet First Impressions, where I, ProtoMet, give my thoughts on the first episode of any new tokusatsu show. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Kamen Rider Build. So, before I get into the actual meat of the episode, I want to talk a bit about the backstory that the show provides, which is that apparently 10 years prior to the present day of the series, a box was found on Mars, brought to Earth, somebody touched it for some reason, and 3 giant walls rose up and divided Japan into 3 sections. 3 walls. Kinda makes me think of Attack on Titan, which just recently had its 2nd season, and is getting a 3rd. A little suspicious. But anyway, the 3 regions are now in control of their different territories, and yeah, okay, whatever. I guess it's kind of got some political stuff going on. Apparently there are monsters called Smash that might be popping up here and there, and apparently these Smash monsters are also humans, so it kind of reminds me of the Dopants from Kamen Rider Double. And that's not the only reference to Kamen Rider Double I'm going to be making in this little mini review. Yeah, the character Kamen Rider Build's design really is very reminiscent of Kamen Rider Double. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I do like the fact that, like Double, he can have different abilities based on the mixing and matching that he does with the stuff that he gets from the Smash monsters, which is, again, similar to Kamen Rider Double. But I do like how when he transforms, it kind of turns into like a model sprue for the 2 halves before they attach to him. That's kind of cool. I like that. But honestly, the character who turns into Build kind of reminds me of Philip from Kamen Rider Double. Both are characters with amnesia, and both are capable of transforming into Kamen Riders, and both are geniuses. Again, I'm making comparisons to Double. And that's really kind of how I feel about this season mostly. It reminds me quite a bit of Double. There's definitely plenty different with this, but my mind just keeps drifting. This kind of reminds me of Double, and I kind of want to just get away from that. Honestly, the mystery of the box is a pretty interesting mystery. I want to keep watching to find out what's up with the box. I want to know who the strange Batman that has shown up is. No explanation as to who he is, or even what he is. Is he human? Is he robot? Is he Martian? I don't know. But the show has given an interesting backstory by having us have a character with amnesia, having very few memories of his time prior to some event, which even he's not fully aware of. And the world apparently kind of in a bit of or at least Japan is in a bit of turmoil because the 3 giant walls have just popped up. So, yeah. But they're not there to keep giant monsters out like these guys up here. The Titans. They're really apparently just there to separate whatever. It's a mystery what's all going on. It's definitely an interesting thing, and I definitely want to keep watching it, but I am a bit hesitant since the last couple Kamen Rider seasons haven't been that great. Last season was okay, but the season before it started out great, but this one, I'm kind of just wanting to test the waters. I'm not sure if I can recommend it right from the get-go, like some of the other shows I've reviewed here. So, I'm not entirely sure what to say here, other than that this season does feel to be at least a little bit darker. Not Amazon's level of dark, but just a titch darker than normal, while still trying to sell toys. That part's pretty obvious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what exactly to think. I'm hoping it gets better. It's certainly not bad, but these first impressions can be a bit misleading. So, I'm interested to see what other combinations of abilities he has, because like Double, he has 2 parts to his belt that he could put stuff in and combine and mix and match and stuff. So, yeah, again, a lot of comparisons to Kamen Rider Double, not just with the design, with the characters, with the whole belt design. The belt design is at least different, but it still functions similarly. So you can swap out parts for other parts, and I'm not sure what to think about this, really, to be honest. I'm not disappointed, thankfully, but I'm just not feeling quite as enthused as I feel this first episode is trying to make me. I really just kind of feel like I just want to watch some more and maybe find out more, but you know, I gotta wait until new episodes actually come out. So, maybe give this a shot. Or avoid it until you hear like rave reviews about it or something. I don't know. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the first episode of Kamen Rider Build. Till next time, guys. See ya.